We're going 1 minute early. I'm a little tired. We'll get into that in a bit. I just got back from traveling. So yeah, let's say hi to a few of you who were here early. Randy, how's it going? SRYT Official. Pablo, Frederick, Stewart Network Services, who I actually met down in Florida, which was great. Kevin, how's it going? Major Tendonitis. Tundle, how's it going? Hopefully you guys could hear me fine. I haven't used my setup for over a week. Cooled off. Actually, yeah. Okay, so Kevin said, good afternoon from hot and humid South Dakota. When we landed in Florida, it was very humid and sticky hot. And it's even hotter in Canada right now, which kind of sucks. Cooled off, should have had some beers yesterday when it was 28. I'm kind of beered out. This week has drained me. This live stream's not going to be overly long. I just thought I'd get on here because I typically do live streams on Sundays. And I could possibly be getting a cold. So if you, for some reason it goes like blank, it's because I'm muting my microphone. Let's see. Nathan, how's it going? Jacob, how's it going? Gamers New Republic. Nico. Who else do we got? Kevin, Robert. Looks and sounds good. Perfect. Dan, how's it going? From the UK. Cyberdog, good to see you. Raymond, good to see you. G Dizzle. It's 24 there. It's 30 degrees Celsius here. Let's see. Aspendel? I might have totally butchered that, but from Germany. Awesome. John, Rich, Computer Technology. We got Spain, we got Barcelona. Hello, Kim. Francois, how's it going? Yeah, it's a little different me doing Sunday streams at 4 o'clock. I typically do them at 11. I'm like, yeah, there's no way, because we didn't land, like our plane landed at 11:30 this morning. Didn't get home till after 1. Jupiter 1, I think I already said hello. David, how's it going? Timothy from Wisconsin. I didn't receive the new 7.5 application for CloudKey Gen 2. Not too sure. I'll have to look into that. I haven't looked a whole lot into Ubiquity this week because I was in Florida on vacation. And no problem, Raymond. I do love making the videos. I made one. It was super quick. The setup that I had, I needed to have like a cloud booster put on the microphone because I was using a Focusrite audio interface. I think that's what it's called. And it just wasn't that loud, so it was pretty quick. Florida was great. Let me, Twitter? Actually, let me pull that over here just to make sure it doesn't pull up DMs. So I'll show you a picture of Stewart Network Services, as well as myself and a couple of his friends who came with them, or employees. So obviously that's me. Oops. This is, what was this called? So this was in Disney Springs. I think it was called Hole in the Wall. It's like a Irish pub. So this is Jacob from Stewart Network Services and then his employees. So it was a lot of fun. We closed this place out. I think they closed at 11, but I believe we left around 12. But yeah, I do have a lot more other pictures, but haven't gone through them yet. Stream quality looks low. Does it look low for anybody else? It shouldn't be. I have it set to... Oops, let me move my face. I have it set to 1080 60 frames per second. Let's see where the heck I was. I have no idea. Dan, Miroslav. I'm so bad at names. Frederick, how's it going? Danier. Yeah, Florida was great. We went to a water park too with Stewart Network Services, even though I didn't do any of the scary water slides. From South Africa, Johan. Nice. Mark, how's it going? From Ireland. Actually, there was a couple Irish people there. Oh, Chantel, why are you sending me $5? Thank you. That will just go into buying orange juice. When's a giveaway? Probably not. I kind of stopped doing giveaways. We'll see. Maybe we'll do more in the future. Anyone have issues with the G4 Pro not sending an alert when person is detected? I have not had that. Yeah, Chantel misses Florida. No, that's Chantel there, Queen Bee. Joel, how's it going? Oh yeah, how's it going? I want WireGuard manual config site to site. Well, we're going to be getting back to creating videos here shortly. And this tea is still way too hot. Yeah, remember to hit the like button. We got 101 people here and only 17 likes. I don't know why that would be. Do you have your zones set up properly? Concord, North Carolina. I haven't been there. Tim, how's it going? Okay, so we said stream. Okay, I'm a little behind here. Anyone had an issue with the UDMSC? The Access app won't stay off. I have not. Looks normal here. Okay, good. Looks good. Looks good. Good here. Great. You aren't streaming with VP9? I have no idea what that is. Maybe I'm behind the times. I know that YouTube have changed their, bitrate and stuff that you could do. Do you know what the whole spacing of the G4 PTZ is? I don't know, and we just put one up. No idea. Looks great after forcing. Yeah, I find like when I'm watching Twitch streams and that, I always have to force the quality that I want to watch. Looks fine to me. Okay. Jamaica bound in T-minus 2 weeks. We were just there in, what? A month ago? Month and a half ago? Oh, this is new. Fan funding. Oh, that's different. Let's see. Any videos based on the new AI professional? I would, but I don't have it yet. I don't think it's available in the Canadian store. Let's take a gander. I haven't looked, so maybe it is now. No. Oh, they got the enhancer here now. Nice. Somebody did oh, they do have the AI professional. Here's the problem though. Do I want to spend $700 to do a camera videos reviews? They don't do amazing, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Ubiquiti will send it to me. They already did just send me a bunch of gear not too long ago though. Let's see. Paul, how's it going? Hale, how's it going? From Australia. I don't know if I could do the flight to Australia. I think it would be way too far for me. Yeah, there's no reviews. Like a lot of people aren't. It's hard to put that much money into. I mean, unless you're actually getting the camera just to put it into your house or whatever. Like for me right now, business wise, to spend $700 on a camera to do a review, that's probably gonna make me $20. I mean, I'll have a new camera. Maybe I could get one of my clients to pick it up. We'll see. Speaking of zones, I can move the zone in the app, but not on the web. Oh, you should be able to do it on the web. That's how I do all my zones. I've never done it on an iPad, though. When is the new update for release for Unifi? Love the new traffic. Well, it's already out. It's just in release candidate, I think. And they actually came out with a fix because something broke on it. Yeah, so it's release candidate. This is the newer one, I believe, that fixes that, which was based off the one. I forget what my video was called. Let's take a look here. Oh, and finally, we're going to be able to get rid of this community channel warning strike. I got to go through like a video training thing to get rid of it. But I'll do it, because that is very annoying to see. What? Oh, so it was 75172. 75172. So that's a release candidate, but now we have 75174. So this was the one I did the video on that had the huge, like massive long list of stuff. But it's out. It's just in release candidate. So you have to change your release channel to RC to be able to get it. I don't know when it will be generally available. Hopefully soon. What's the new update? Okay, saw that. The traffic flow thing is pretty cool. I haven't played with it too much. I don't know if I could show it here. Just because I think it might show... Oh, I'm not even logged into Ubiquiti right now. Albert, how's it going? My switches went on auto. I end up overriding the auto. I'm not 100% sure what that means there. Please suggest a Unifi PoE layer 2 switch for around... Well, it depends on the camera set you're getting. They have a couple, but if you're using 22, you have to go with their professional, which is their layer 3. So it doesn't really matter. You're just going to be paying more money. You'll have the layer 3 capabilities, which really isn't much within Unifi right now. But this gives you a 400 watt PoE availability. As well, it gives you PoE across all ports. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I just started coughing like 15 minutes before I started live streaming. Ooh, that's hot. Hello, Kurt. Hello from Georgia. How's it going? What's the difference? Well, release candidate, they could pull it back and then release, like kind of what they did here. Like you could see 7.4 or 1.7.4. Now it's gone to 1.7.2 because there was a bug, and this is still in release candidate. So it goes alpha, early access, release candidate, and then official. What are you doing? Hold on. I got it. You should have just threw the whole pack. Yeah, that's fine. She's just bringing me in some hauls. Hopefully that will help my throat out a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Last 15 minutes, crazy. Let's see what else here. Hello, I got 4 Unifi switches and an AP web controller doesn't work. But 0 Unifi Tech Support cannot recommend any of their products. I haven't had that experience. What training and how do I get on? I don't know. What training are we talking about here? Did I miss a comment? Unifi Switch 5.59 won't install on my 24. This has been out for 2 months. What's the version come out? Am I able to, you should be able to skip it, yeah. You could always look. They did change their firmware page. Let's take a look here. Unifi firmware. And if I get sick, that ain't gonna be good. Unifi I got so many jobs coming up. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the way how they did this now. What was the switch that you were using? Switch Pro 24. Huh. That's professional. Oh, here we go. Oh, so 6.5.59 is the latest release. That was in July. You'd try to manually push it, but I'm not too sure why that won't work. Surprised they added the topology flow visualization before making top. Yeah, the topology is a little weird because the fingerprinting too. Oh, on YouTube playback. So yeah, this thing here. It's like it's not a training. It's just saying like this strike wasn't even really because of me. It's because something I did on live stream. I guess I could explain it. So when you do live stream, you have this key. I forget what the key's called. Let's see what the key's called. It's your stream key. But if anybody gets that stream key, they could restream it. You're on your channel. When I was new to YouTube live streaming, I ended up having that stream key visible on my screen, and somebody got a hold of it and they started playing bad things on my channel, and that's why I got that warning, because I deleted it like right away. Anyway, I could get admin login logs for full management. You could get login logs for it, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I'm not logged into my UD or Unifi stuff right now, but you could get logs to see when people logged in. $22 injectors. Oh, well, you could do 22 injectors. I would not do it that way. The injectors are pricey too, and it would just look kind of messy, but if that's the route you want to do it, I mean, you're going to need to have 22 electrical outlets too to do that. I thought it was maybe a rolling release. I'm not too sure, Ryan. I think possibly it could be a rolling release. The mood boards, how's it going? From the UK. Ryan, you have activated early access in profile. Oh, I guess it would have to be early access. You have to sign up for the early access to get release candidate. Yeah, or join my Discord. My Discord or the Ubiquity Discord or whatever. I'm not in the Discord that often, and when I'm just saying like what's up or what I'm doing, posting pictures when I'm in Orlando. Hey, it's me, your stream key. I could not believe I did that. And then there was a guy who lives somewhat local to me. He's like, Cody, this explicit stuff's playing on your YouTube. I'm like, bull crap, like you're pulling my leg. 2 seconds later, I saw it. Chantel's foot's doing better. Can I show? Where did she hit that on? I think it was, well, we went to Volcano. It was Volcano Bay. Volcano Bay. I think it was the Rapid River where she hit it on. Rapid River. So here's Volcano Bay. This isn't our pictures here. It's just Google, but this is a rapid river. So it's like a lazy river, but you have to wear life jackets because the current's pretty big. And then she went up to kick the side of the wall to push herself off it, and she hit her toe. So she wasn't able to come out with us that night, the picture that I showed you guys of us at the hole in the wall, because she did that. She could barely walk. I forget which one I did, which I actually didn't do too much. I think they all did this one where they're at the top and then they fall down. I'm good. I like my life. What is with Protect software update? Soon 3.0, hopefully. We're going to be doing a full Unifi build, and I'm hoping to get it started this week, but just for Unifi Network to start off. That's a good question. I'm not too sure. Hey Cody, how loud is the Unifi 24 Enterprise compared to the USW PoE for a living room area? They're not super loud. I guess it depends on the workload. If I get sick, you'll have to wait for 2023. It's just I'm so backed up in work now because I took a week off. But I'm gonna get started. You could do 5 power strips. I honestly would buy a Switch. It would look, if you have the budget to. If you don't, I mean, do it that way. Is it better to have the DHCP running on a separate Windows? Depends on the size of your network, really. I pretty much put everything on the UDMSC. I mean, maybe you shouldn't, but... Joe, how's it going? I don't think I've ever streamed this late on a Sunday. Will you be doing a video on how to send Ubiquity logs to Synology NAS or any NAS for that matter? Maybe. I have my syslogs going to Synology right now. Colt, how's it going? Oh, you mean how, yeah, the orientation. I don't mind it when it's just like this view right here. This view's pretty simple, but once you start adding clients in, it gets, and depending on the amount of clients you have, it becomes a huge mess. It's still cool. I mean, the traffic flow, am I really going to look at that too much? Probably not. Yeah, Orlando was good. It was really freaking hot, especially the first 2 days. I was up pretty late last night. It was my last night in Orlando, and then we had a super early flight. I don't even, that's where people get kind of strung up on the battery. It's not even a battery. It's not a battery backup. It's a power supply unit. Where the heck do they have it? Shoot. Not there, not there. Picture of what? I already did. No, I'm not showing that picture. My lord. Where the heck is it? Power. Yeah, like this power backup, it's an RPS, so it's a redundant power supply. It has no battery in it at all. Like there's 0 battery. It's not a UPS. It literally is just if your power supply fails and your UDM or whatever has it, it will pick up in case. So you have 2 power supplies in it. Yeah. Yeah, I would never go down those water slides. I'm good. I did a couple and it freaked me right out. Is there an option to like export metrics to something like Grafana? Yeah, you could do it. I'm sure you could do that. I had a video on what the hell, what was it called? I forget what it's called, but it was basically a Grafana dashboard. This was going back a while ago. Matt, how's it going? Good afternoon. I don't think there's a number of device limit. No, it just depends on what's in your environment. Alonzo, how's it going? I'm not too sure about that with the, I would assume you could do a notification. I haven't dove deep into Unifi Protect. Like I probably need to do a new series for it. So usually what I do when we're talking about how, PoE switches, like I calculate, say we're having 10 cameras, I look at the camera wattage, and we always do it at about 80% roughly. I don't know any third-party IR blasters, but it is a good idea. Somebody did mention this. I think it was on Twitter or something like that. The IRs, infrared, it always attracts spiders. If you have Ubiquiti cameras, any other cameras for that instant, or for that matter, you'll get spiders. It would be nice if, I mean, the G5 vision enhancer is really cool because it has that floodlight on it. But it would be nice if we had a external one so we could put it like off in the corner and then hopefully not get spiders all over our camera every morning. You did the Hano. The Hano. Yeah, I can't even remember. Let me look this up. When we first, well, we all got to Volcano Bay late. So it started raining and we couldn't do it. Yeah, this is the one I did. Oh man, that scared the heck out of me. I forget which drop it was. So coming down here, that was okay, but then it was like here and then this big drop. It was like when you're in a roller coaster and it just dips right down. God, my chest, I'm like wheezing. How did I get 64 cents? Where the heck did chat go? Hold on, I'll look at this after. Did somebody else tip? Chantel gave me $5, but it came out to $5.64. I wonder if she paid that in US. I don't know. Interesting. Well, it's not really a new update. It's an update to patch the last new update of the video that I just did. Because there was some, added tooltip, and there was the inability to delete firewall rules, which would be pretty bad if you needed to do something. We're just a small company with about 10. Oh yeah, you'd be fine as a DHCP or server for that. You think there will be a way to lag port 10 and 11 SAP on the UDM Pro? Probably not. I don't think it's support. Does it support lag? I don't think it does. No. Rotor, how's it going? I'm hoping they have a battery backup of some sort. Like I have the mission critical switch. I bought that when it first came out. Mission. I don't really need it. Oh, maybe did I spell it wrong? Oh, there we go. It's an expensive switch for what it is. 8 ports. That's all you get. But it does have a backup battery in it, and it's showing that you can connect it to like an actual battery source. So this is really good for Unifi Access deployments if you don't want your access stores to go down ever. I use Node Explorer and SNMP. I always screw that up. Export to send to Grafana. I haven't used Grafana too much. I probably should. Yes, so that the switch with the battery in it is this mission critical switch. Yep. It's pretty cool, I guess. Is the Unifi Light worth it? Unifi Light. Are you talking about the floodlight? Maybe. Depends. I have one. I don't use it. So this floodlight is 550 lumen, and the other extender, the IR Vision Enhancer, is 600 lumen. And I have this on the front of my house right now. It's awesome. It works great. I don't think they have 502 compatibility unless it's for UID, I believe. Jason says, hey, will be lovely for you to do also a Unifi Access series, which dives deeper. Yes. We'll be getting more into, well, I have this right here. The next video on this will just be like a overview of what comes in the box. It's just the new Generation 2 starter kit. But we're going to be doing more Unifi Access once that new UID lightweight whatever comes out. It was a fun time. I forgot what else we did. We did quite a bit. Well, they like infrared. Yeah, so in our backyard, we get alerts all night long as a person or motion alert because there's spiders all over our cameras. So if somebody breaks into the house, spider's probably blocking it. It is in the map folder. Are you talking about for design center? You could have multiple floors, but yeah. You can't have between floors to do different. I don't know. They're going to be fixing it up, I think, in a while. Send me an email. I think I responded to you a few times before. I probably won't. I would send me an email on Tuesday because tomorrow is a holiday here. I think it's in the US as well. I really don't like how they replaced all with none as a trunk. Yeah, it's a little weird how their new VLAN trunking and stuff's going. I'm hoping they switch it back. When the new Unifi setup video coming, I'm going to start working on it this week. Can I bring that up? Hold on. I'll just go to my email and I think I have a list. I have a list here. You guys can't see that now. Oh, what the heck did I call it? 2023? Oh, Unifi. Oh, I'd probably send... I don't know if I sent it to myself here. We looked over at the... Oh, crap. I'm not going to be able to find it. I have a big list of stuff we're going to go over for it. It's in my Notepad++ somewhere, but I have so many frickin' tabs open on it, I'm not going to be able to find it right now, probably. That's that. It was a massive list, though. People also asked, like, if I'm going to add Unifi UID and protect and that to that video, and I'm not going to. It's just going to be strictly Unifi Network. And the reason for that, it's already going to be a super long video. Not including using the floodlight or night enhancer, do you have newer camera outperform the G4 Pro at night? The G5 Pro? I mean, it's pretty much on par. Anybody who does videos on Ubiquiti or, you know, any other tech, maybe they get inside information about that, but we have no idea when releases are coming. Hopefully 7.5, but what I really want to see is 3.2 because there's a couple more features. Don't they used to have a UPS with external batteries at some point? I don't think so. Was it the Power Pro? Oh, okay, so that was probably something within early access that got dropped, I would think. I was able to finally order 2 viewports the other day. Yeah, the viewports were something that were out of stock for a while, and they had been for a while. And then they came back, then they went out of stock. The floodlight's not bad. If you just want to have an area, it is kind of pricey for a floodlight, but it's a PoE floodlight, so it's kind of cool. You have 2 floodlights disabled. IR on the camera, have the floodlights linked to the camera. Oh, cool. I didn't even think about doing that. In our area, like we're in a subdivision, so we have street lights everywhere. We really don't need night vision on. I didn't know that, but do you know what would happen to my NVR recordings if there's a power outage? Do I lose the last 5 minutes? Well, you're just going to lose whatever cuts off when the power's out. The new detailed site-to-site settings in new network version are great. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. Ubiquiti does a great job on making it easy for people who aren't even network experts. And then they might break something and then call us to help them out. But do you prefer for network separation traffic management? I still prefer firewall rules myself. Have you ever used Unifi Camera G4 over a Raspberry Pi? I have not. But it sounds interesting. So here, my first thing, Ozzy, with the I did the review on the G5 Bullet. I felt at the time it didn't perform as well as the G4. But since they came out with a firmware update for it, it seems like it's doing better. And it's cheaper, yeah, $70 cheaper. But with that, I really like the metal feel of the G4 bullets, whereas the G5 are like that plastic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the small Connect screens. I hope they come out with some because the big ones are very expensive. Ubiquiti sent me one of these. It's in a box somewhere. I need to get a arm mount or something. I don't know if I want to pay $299 for it though. But what I would have running is just Protect. Let's see, where the heck am I? I think Ubiquiti may do EA again for a small portion of people. The problem with the EA was a lot of people weren't really giving feedback. They would get the EA devices because a lot of the times it has cheaper price point. And then you'd have people reviewing EA products that weren't fully functional yet, and then that kind of throws things off and it gives them bad rap. So I think that's why they cut it out. Is there any way to back up Protect footage? No. Not supported by Ubiquiti yet, but they're supposed to be coming out with it. I would do DAC at short preferences. Or DAC is just, I mean, it looks cleaner. And it's harder to break. Not that fiber is still kind of hard to break. Yeah, you could do Apple TV. We have a Roku. And then I have like a NVIDIA Shield in the basement that I watch Protect with. The UID is just tricky because there's so much involved with UID. I don't know how many of you watched my video. It was very short. This one right here, Ubiquiti finally listen, free mobile, unlock. I guess we could read that. Oh, did I not put the link to it? See, that's what happens when you're on vacation. Crap. Anyway, what Ubiquiti is doing, and they already had this in the plans like months ago, and I knew about it. But now they publicly said it. So they're going to be releasing a lightweight UID for people to use for free. So unlimited users, unlimited doors, I think. And then you could use the mobile app because that's what a lot of people are complaining about. I believe it will be locally hosted. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but they have been working on it. And then, a couple things came out and I think Ubiquiti just pushed it, told people earlier than they wanted to. Like UID, the mobile unlock feature with Unifi Access is great. Ethan says, hey, Cody, will you be doing a video on the firewall rules and securing your network using the new Unifi version? Yeah, so that's going to be a part of the new 2023 series. Not series, the one build video. Which Unifi would do Azure AD integration and be able to do rules for users? True. They don't have full AD. They have something. What the heck was it called? I just set it up for somebody and did it for myself. I forget what, identity providers. And that's where you could pull in your users. I agreed. The G4 felt way better in your hand, and I bought the G5 when it was an EA for under $100 and just hooked it up last month. Oh, really? Yeah, the G5, the G5's fine. The plastic feel, it all depends, but the cheaper price point is great. You probably wouldn't want to. So can I use a USG Pro 4 and a Dream Machine router together instead of using the Dream Pro? Oh, I see what you mean. No, not really. Not really. I mean, sure, there's a way that you could do it, but usually you recommend just using one. Email no. Oh yeah, you could do email. There's a bunch of different little things, toggle switches that you could turn on and off for notifications. The VPN settings for IPsec tunnels are way more granular now for the setting up VPNs with non-Unifi. Yeah, so that's something that they improved in the last update. The best thing about their VPNs, the Site Magic or whatever the heck it's called. The problem with Site Magic is they only allow currently 5 sites connected. Is it Site Magic? Magic site to site? Magic. Let's see here. Oops. Oh crap. Oh, whatever. That's not my stuff. So here, right now, yeah, currently they only allow 5, but then under here, number 4, you'd see, is there a limit to how many sites that can be added? And then Ubiquiti says 1,000 sites. That will be hopefully added in Unifi OS 3.2. Let's see, where the heck am I? Like, I still get some stuff early. I'm sure other people who do videos get stuff early, but will they bring back an EA? We don't know. It would be really cool if they did. We don't really use LTE backups. We have so many fiber and copper companies in the area that we don't need them. Is it possible to have a streaming device on the IoT VLAN and stream it to the main LAN? Can you? Yeah, I'll cover that in my new video. The new video is gonna be long. I'm thinking about doing. I'd have to buy some more of these though, which I probably should get ordered. So my rack is a complete mess right now. Cables everywhere. Not how I like it. So I'm thinking about getting some more OCD panels. Oh, they do. Okay, so they sell everyone here now. Getting some more OCD panels. We'll do a video of me cleaning up my rack. It might not be super entertaining, whatever. And then the next video, because I want to show in the Unifi 2023 how to connect the devices. A lot of you will know how to connect the devices. It's pretty straightforward. But for people who are just new into networking, they may not know what a Ethernet cable is, a Cat6, slim run Cat6 cable. So I think I'll show that in one of them. Shout out from South Africa, Cuckoo. How's it going? South Africa. That's a little bit away from me. Adrian, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Look forward to the new videos about doing this. About to do a setup for the first time. Oh, that's awesome. You'll have a good time. Let's see. They should do a 4G remote. I think they did. Well, they already have this. Is it 4G? I don't know. I haven't used it. They have the mobile router. I don't know if it ties into the site to site or Magic site to site. That would be really cool if it did, though. I would love to try one of these. It says coming soon. They had it available in Canada for like, I don't even know, a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks, and I knew, or a couple of people in the Discord got it, and it wouldn't work because we don't have AT&T in Canada. We'd have to get like an unlocked SIM or something like that. So I messaged my, marketing person within Ubiquiti and asked them, like, can we use these in Canada? They're like, oh crap, that shouldn't have been out yet. So that's why it's just saying coming soon. Yeah, the new video is going to be pretty cool. The long videos take a lot out of me to do. I like to do it in like, a lot of my videos are under 8 minutes. Is it a no-no for an MSP to deploy? I don't know. It all depends on what they need. We just deployed a UDMSE at a couple eye doctors, I believe it was. Where else? Oh, we have Ubiquiti and not their firewall. We have like 60 access points in like a retirement living home. I really love the combination of Enterprise PoE switches, Dream Machine SE, and Enterprise 6 APs I've been rolling out. So that's what I use right now. Like I have this 6E or the Enterprise, and then I have the Enterprise in wall. Do you support any site-to-site VPN deployments? Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Their site-to-site's working fine. They used to have troubles with the reliability of the site-to-site, but lately it's been fine. And the Magic site-to-site just makes it way freaking easier. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about today? I mean, we could go alt. Oh, is this going to sign me into my site here? Alta Labs sent me their 2 new switches, which the boxes are identical to Ubiquiti boxes. I haven't opened them up, but you know when you get that little paper pull string? They're the same box. Which, I mean, why not, I guess. So I have all 3 of these switches now. This is the 8-port. I don't know why. In my video, I kept saying that they were coming out of 48-port. I don't know why I did that. Anyway. They sent me this 16-port and the 24-port, so I'll have to do a video on that coming up. They work. They're going to be adding some more features into it. Any word on Wi-Fi 7 access points? Well, I probably still wouldn't even deploy it just because like your computers and your phones and stuff, the technology is going too far before we even have chipsets in our end user devices. EGSR, how's it going? Thanks for the vids and keep us up to date on latest firmware news. The firmware videos the network releases do really well for my channel. And I was 4 days late. Usually I'm like, it comes out in the next morning. I got a video out within half an hour. But this video has almost reached 100,000 views, which is like huge. Usually they, reach 30,000 views. But this hasn't even been out a week and it's almost got to 100,000, so it's great. I have a 16-point site set up on the Udemy Pros for retail and it works pretty flawless. Nice. The LTE device is great. AT&T option if we have the ability to put it on a SIM card that works in our area. I think you can. They have the Pro. In the USA, they have the Pro one that you just have to buy. That's correct, right? Yeah, that's what LTE Pro. Right here. Seamless internet failover. Bring your own Oh, so you have to bring your own AT&T Nano SIM. I thought they were getting away with the actual, partnering with AT&T and doing it with whatever vendor you wanted. That would have been awesome. Hey man, greetings from Mexico. Just started to watch your content. Well, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I've been to Mexico once. I don't know if anybody actually has a video. Maybe Willie Howe has a video out to put SSL cert on the captive portal. I'm not really into photography at all. As you could tell by my videos, I rarely, like my edits are just cuts, copy and paste. Like right now, the camera that I'm using is just an Elgato webcam. But what I use for my videos normally is the Canon EOS 90D. Most people don't. Like my computer has Wi-Fi 6E, and this thing, oh, you guys can't see it. And I have to do more videos on this because NetAlly AirCheck G3 is freaking cool. I've only done the one video on it so far. So NetAlly gave this to me for free to keep, and I promised I'd do some videos on it. I've done one video, so we're gonna get some more videos out about it. It could do so much, like a crazy amount. I want to buy this though, Wi-Fi stand, and I think they're sold out. Wi-Fi stand. So this would be for doing like, you know, site surveys before you actually deploy everything. So we put like whatever access point we're using, and then we do our heat map scan with it. I think that would be really cool for a video to show you how the NetAlly works, and then like a Wi-Fi stand. I believe you know what, I'll probably end up doing that soon. I just need to get one of these ordered. I'm sure I could get it off Amazon or something like that. But it looks like these have pretty good kits. But they are kind of expensive. Oh, that's not bad. 200. That's not bad. Oh, and they're available. Maybe I'll order one. I think that would be cool to show off on the channel because that's more like real world, you know, things that I think people would be interested in. Well, I think they're adding, yeah, the Alta switches. I didn't know they didn't have spanning tree protocol already added to it, so I'll have to definitely mention that in my next video by them. Oh, but what I was gonna say, this has Wi-Fi 6E built in. I have an actual antenna for it. Where the heck am I here? I will buy you the 4-year monitor in exchange for attention. I'm not too sure what you mean by my monitor, but send me an email Tuesday morning because that's when I'm going to start looking more heavily into them. I got to go for my nephew's birthday party tomorrow, so I probably won't be looking at much work. Probably already been talked about, but do you have any problems with the UD? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Not all the times, but it's once in a while. I have a UDM Pro with Spectrum and was getting lots of drop packets for modem is 5 years running. Are you seeing in the logs of the Unifi? Because they had their thresholds kind of wrong and they did update that. What I would do, just do a ping test out to some server, you know, Cloudflare or something like that, and make sure you're not having packet loss. I had a video on Unifi OS app. I think I did anyway. Unifi iOS. That was the latest one that I've done was July. Actually, that was 2 months ago. Perfect. There you go. What was the rest of your question though? Because it made, where the heck am I? How is it for monitoring cameras away from home? And it's really responsive. It's super responsive. But that's the I probably just talk about updates in it. I use my Unifi Protect iOS app every day. It works great. You know what? This time's actually pretty good. Like we're typically around the 60 or 70 to 100 people mark, but I think we peaked out at 140 viewers. So maybe I switched it to this time. The only issue with this time, and I think why we have more people, it's a long weekend in Canada and the US. It's the Europe people that because they're 5 hours ahead, 5 or 6 hours ahead of me, or wherever else in the world that has a totally different time zone. I have an LTE Pro. It is unlocked because Europe doesn't allow. I wish we didn't allow locked devices either. I don't think we do actually. Not anymore. HP web host, no problem. I love doing the videos. I have one question. Is there any issue if by Ubiquiti, there could be, It depends on the bands, like the channels. You just have to look that up. You probably wouldn't have issues though. Oh, Timothy, how's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Any updates if you could ever document the Unifi setup as per your awesome setup video? Any updates ever document? Oh, like actually write stuff down? Probably not. Maybe though. I don't know. I've never thought about doing that. One, I'm terrible at English. So if I wrote a document, you'd be like, what is this guy doing? I would think well, most people have it indoors. The LTE professional, like they'd have it in their network rack. Is there a new product you will be reviewing? Yes, Ubiquiti sent me a couple things. The next one that I'm excited about is the Dreamwall. I think some people have been waiting for it. So Ubiquiti sent me the Dreamwall. This is getting... I'm very white. And my color must be off there. They sent me the Dreamwall a little while ago, and I'll be installing it at my parents' house this weekend, coming up. It's next Saturday. I was waiting to get this to be able to do the review because I don't need it really at my house. And then I ordered this. Let me just... Oh, crap. I'll sign out. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to try it, though, before I actually do some video footage. What is it called? Oh. And I know there's probably better ones out there. But for the money I wanted to spend on it, this should do just fine. Because up at my mom's, it's really nice. They're right on the water. So I'm going to get some like outdoor footage with the drone. I got the Mini 2 SE. I think this is the one I got here. Yeah, I got this one right here. So we're going to take some drone footage. My brother's going to come up and help me. We're going to put in some cameras. We're going to put the Dreamwall in. We're going to cable it, put access points up. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. I mean, we could do door access, but I don't think my mom would like door access on their house. So that's what I'm excited about. So next, other than that, I don't really know. More on-site videos, I think. Where am I? The PoE++ adapters out of stock. I need a PoE++ for door access install. And are there any other Unifi PoE adapters? There are not. You could probably find... You don't need to go with Ubiquiti, though. For the adapters, you could go with anybody who has PoE++. What do you think of the new Wi-Fi insights and recommendations for... I haven't tested it too much just because I've been on vacation. I do like the new look of it, though. The 8P density thing, we're going to have to test that out a little bit more. The only pro on the website. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what you mean there, Jason. They have a couple different ones there. I don't know when Unifi Talk will be released in the EU. They said, I think if you look at UI Talk, I thought they said like third quarter. Let's see. Phone system. Yeah, Unifi Talk will be available in the UK in Q3 and Germany in Q4. So that's all I know. Jangiz, sorry I butchered that. Hello from Europe, Germany. How's it going? Peter, how's it going from Norway? You should try this. You should try this time out for a couple of weeks. I probably should. I just like getting things done early in the morning. That's when I have the most energy. Like I wasn't planning on going this long, by the way, because I'm a little tired, but Chantel sent a message and then retracted it. Let's see. Where the heck am I now? Yeah, maybe I will try. It all depends what I'm doing on the weekend. Next weekend, I probably will have to because next Saturday, I'm staying over at my mom's house. You'll have to get Chantel to write. Yes, that's true. I could. It will be a lot, though. Oh, does it? I didn't know they started doing CNAMEs. I have like 45 missed calls on my phone, so I'm gonna have to check that. Brand, how's it going? From the UK, and no problem. Thank you for watching the videos. I appreciate it. Any news on the Dreamwall Pro? I wish. I think that kind of got kiboshed. It would be really nice if it didn't though, because the Dreamwall that we have now only has an SD card for, you know, your Protect. How's the PPPoE? I haven't used PPPoE for a while. I should try it out again and let you know. I believe they've fixed it. Any outdoor switch you'd recommend? I don't really know. I don't put a lot of stuff outdoors. We don't do a ton of outdoor work. They have the industrial. It's kind of older though. And you still have to put it in some sort of Nemo box or whatever you call it. So at that point, you could probably just use any switch as long as it's in a weatherproof box. Have you heard anything of the Ubiquiti cable modem? Well, I've seen it. I think it was Comcast or something that leaked it, I believe. And then a ton of people started pinging me on Discord, which is pretty funny. I don't believe that will come to Canada, so that's something I won't review. Same with like the EV station. I don't have an electric vehicle. Maybe if my client wants to buy it, they have a bunch of buildings and they have EVs charging stations there. Just noticed they removed the UDMB. UDMB. Oh, the base? No, they didn't. You just have to search for it. You have to search for it. So, Dream Machine? It's right here. So they don't have, if you look under Unifi consoles, they're not going to show it. Because they're probably not trying to push that. David, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, not in the miscalled logs. Okay, I'm gonna test mine after this live stream here. Customer service. The thing with the customer service, you're getting one. I don't even know. I don't have an answer for that. They're a hardware company and they do sell software. I mean, their software is Unifi and it's all built into these platforms. I think they used to have some sort of paid service, like a Cisco TAC. But for people like me or Lawrence Systems or Crosstalk or Willie Howe or, you know, whoever, them having bad customer service is actually a plus to us because then people reach out to us to get work done. I mean, I'd like Ubiquiti to have better service for sure. In that regards. It's been relatively good for me, but I don't know if that's because they know my name, because I do videos on them, or if I've just had really good experiences. I've been switching over to, yeah, Unifi kind of gets you into, it's a little addictive at times. I've spent a lot of money on Ubiquiti stuff. In the UK, we use PPPoE. We do as well. Oh, you're getting full speeds. Yeah, there was like, this was going back a few releases ago with the PPPoE. You were getting like half your speed. And it wasn't the best. Blessing says, thank you so much for all your content and help me out so many situations, especially your VPN videos. Well, I appreciate you watching. Another one from South Africa. It's crazy to think about all the people who watch my, like, a lot of the content, or people who watch the content. Canada is a very small part of that. And then it's like US and then everywhere else. I have a 3 gig by 3 gig, but it's currently just double natted right now. So I should probably test out the PPPoE. Luke, how's it going? EA may never come back. We don't know. Yes, smash that like button. We got 74 likes, 129 here, 131 here. Does Ubiquiti still have online support? They do not, I don't think. Like, you could go into your console and you could submit a support ticket. I find their RMA process isn't that bad either. If it's taken too long, I always just email them. And then I kind of push up the ladder. You could always reach out on social media and it may give a little bit more traction to issues like that. I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about. We already talked about my DJI Mini, so that'll be cool to start doing videos with. We got the new switches. I don't even know. I don't know. AirCheck G3, we're going to do some videos on-site video jobs. Those are going to be fun. The Dreamwall is going to be coming up. The door access video is going to be coming up. Any new update, you know, within Ubiquiti will be coming up. The 2023 build. What else? And there's got to be some other non-Ubiquiti videos in there. I think some other vendor. Oh, Synology camera. I got to get that one done. I think we're at 84 likes now. Yeah, that's what it shows on my screen anyway. At least the RMAs are faster now with UI Care. I didn't think we had UI Care in Canada. And we do. It doesn't show here. It shows out on checkout, I believe. Which is great. I had to RMA and I forgot. I have a dead UDM or something that's going on with it. They approved my RMA and I forgot to send it before we went. So I don't think I'm going to reach the 30 days. I'm going to have to resubmit it. Made my first purchase on the Dream Machine SE G5 cams, 6 light and 24 PoE switch. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun when you get that. Yeah, they used to have technical live support. I don't know what happened with the support. I forget what the name of the paid service that you could do, and then it just totally went away. It was gone. Do you recommend putting a camera on your main switch, or should I be able to, or should I put a switch between in case the electronics zap between the rain? No, you should be fine. I mean, all my cameras are on. Well, I have multiple switches, but I'd put it on my main switch if that's the only switch I had. Installing new access devices and looking forward to see more of that. Yeah, it's really cool. The door sensors, door sensors are so cheap to buy. Why not? The hard part with the contact sensors is running the cable and putting in, but that's really not that hard either into the door frame. I bought my UDM a month before Care came out. Yeah, so that's what a lot of people have been wanting to see if you could put it on purchases afterwards. Hello, what is the best way to block certain VLANs on failover on Pro? What is the best way to block certain VLANs on failover? On failover. I'm not 100% sure your question. My mind's not working great either. I'm pretty tired. You could email me. Usually these are just for like to hire me, but you could just go to my website and contact me. And just put in what your question is and I'll get back to you. It probably wouldn't be till Tuesday, but yeah. I don't know any updates to the USG or the USG 3P. Hopefully they come out with them because they were very, very popular. I'm at quick question on mounting U6 Enterprise on wall. I would do it on ceiling. Yeah. For your best coverage and performance. For outdoor, the Ubiquiti passive PoE switch outdoor edge point. What was I looking at the other day? Somebody sent me a picture in Discord. I think it was their solar switch. That thing looked really cool, but I don't really know if they put it out though. What the heck is that? Unifi solar switch. I think it's part of, yeah, there's SunMax. So I have a client who I think we're going to be able to film it. We're putting, I think, 40 cameras at their farmhouse. But he wanted a couple cameras near a very remote location. So I was thinking about using this and setting up some solar. I think that would be a really fun project to do. But we would have to make sure that they're going to keep supporting it before we throw it in. I mean, we could always do like a microtick video too, or add a microtick to it. Your videos are more educational and better than Ubiquiti support and manuals. I learned pretty much, well, from breaking things, but I don't find the manuals too bad, but I always look at the manual kind of, and then I'll just go and I'll build it, whatever I'm doing. The price is so cheap. It's cheaper just to buy an extra. Yep. Like Meraki is expensive. How do you do inter VLANing in the new Unifi OS? You will see that in my 2023 video. I hate captive portals, but I'll probably add the captive portals in there. Captive portals are, I think maybe the captive portal we'll set to a separate video. But yeah, I should make a new updated one, because now Facebook, they don't allow you to do Facebook authentication anymore. And that's not based on Ubiquiti, that's based on Facebook taking it away. How big of a hard drive can I use on the Dream Machine SE? They recommend 8 terabyte, but I've seen people go up to like 22. So without your fancy AP stand, how would you recommend placing the AP? I'm just placing it on the table. I would have it on the roof facing down, not the table. Yeah, not the table facing up. Ubiquiti has Design Center. If you haven't seen that. This kind of... Okay. I'm not signed in, am I? Okay, I'm not... Oh, they changed it. This is different. They changed the website a bit. Are we going to have to do a new updated Design Center video? I'm going to have to log into there after and see what they changed. But Unifi Design Center shows you a basic heat map of placements of where your access points are going based on a floor plan that you're using. It's a great tool. I wish the PTZ camera wasn't $1,800 to access. So we just ripped out an Access PTZ and put up the Unifi PTZ. Mentally, I am still on vacation, yes. My vacation will be done as of tomorrow night. Would love a how-to video. Yeah, I'll try to do that, yeah. I don't use this word just because of YouTube, but I don't use it right now. I would use Pi-hole. And I don't even have that set up right now, so... I did use this at the beginning when it first came out, and it blocked a lot. Yeah, a lot of people say that they've used 16 terabytes. I never did. I think I only have 4 terabytes in my Pro. I probably should expand that a bit. Let's see. It's hard to draw out your house. There are applications if you have one of the newer iPhones or a phone with the LiDAR chipset in it, where you could just walk around and it will actually draw the floor plan for you. Or you could always ask the city if they have a PDF of, or the builder if they have a PDF of your floor plan. Probably only going to stay on here about 5 more minutes, so ask your last questions. We may end up doing, oh, there's the picture of us all out there. These people singing here, they're pretty good. Some lady over here besides Zach ended up getting kicked out. Or did they get kicked out? I think they got cut off and then they left without paying their bill, which I don't recommend. I thought I was going to talk about oh, I guess we were going to kind of go through the improvements, but I mean, you could just watch the video for that, I guess. They are adding a couple new things with 3.2. So IPv6, I probably won't ever touch an IPv6. I don't use it. But they've added support for DNS Shield. I think DNS Shield is HTTPS over, or DNS over HTTPS. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be cool. Hopefully 3.2 brings a lot of cool features. Chantal doesn't like the ad block either. Whoops, I said the word oh. Literally everything, and there's like no list that you can include or exclude or stuff like that, which is pretty funny. Oh, they've been testing their firmware. So if you're part of the Ubiquiti Discord or even looking at the early access channel, they have been pushing out AP firmware, but it just hasn't made it to release channel. Oh yeah, the strawberry lady, that's what she said. That was funny. Apparently, I think it was Hamilton or something like that, is known for their strawberries. I'm like, and I live around the area. And I'm like, I've never heard that in my entire life. I'm not sure the recommendation for the floor plan. I've never used it and I forget, but I did a video on UID where they have UID layout. So this was a cool feature of UID. So there's so much to UID that people don't know. And this layout feature was one of them. And this was awesome. Check that out. That is a paid service though for UID. I'm not too sure. I'm sure you could find something on iOS. Just Google it. If you're using a 24-port switch and you do layer 3 routing, can you still get static statistics from the UDMSE? That's a good question. Probably not. And the problem with the layer 3 right now, you can't block anything. Like, they don't have access lists in the GUI. You would have to go into the CLI. It's saved in memory, so once your switch reboots, all your access lists are gone. Unless you have some sort of script running in the back to, push it all back in. If you're using 360 cams for that amount, I'd go, yeah. I broke my AI 360 and I'm really mad about that. No more questions, just want to thank you. No problem. Thank you for being here. I would use Pi-hole. So DNS Shield isn't available yet, so that's going to be a part of Unifi OS 3.2. And I think we're currently at 3.1. Something 15, I forget. Oh yeah, I forgot to call you out about Reolink. So Stewart Network Services, the only thing they install is Reolink, and we were having discussions about that when we were both in Florida. Not that I don't like Reolink, but I don't use them. Let's see, they had this 360 camera and I wanted to give it a try just to compare it to the AI 360. Reolink fisheye? Oh wait, maybe I do have the AD. I forget what it's called. It's black. It looks completely like the well, here it is here. Yeah. So that's Reolink's first ever fisheye camera upgrade security with 360 panoramas in 6 megapixel HD. This is something I would probably do a review on. They've sent me a bunch of other stuff before, but I just don't care. Camera reviews are very difficult to do. One person who's good at camera reviews, the hookup. Oh, I don't subscribe to him. What? I was subscribed to him. Weird. Anyway, the hookup, he does like in-depth reviews. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Actually, that's not bad. I haven't had many cameras die on me due to weather. And if I have, it's either people are using pass-through connectors and they're not putting caps on it or grease. That's the majority of what I have. No problem. No problem. I will. Yeah, next Sunday we'll probably do it around this time, maybe 4 p.m. But I'll send something out if you follow me on Twitter or X or whatever the heck it's called, or any of my other socials. How do you fix a unified device giving that message of multiple IPs? Find the one that's giving you a multiple IP and figure out what's going on with it. Because if you have duplicate IPs in your network, you will cause your network to crash. Based on your experience, 60-degree temperature for the UDMSE, I think that's all right, yeah. I can't tell you off the top of my head, though. There is no news on the activation of the fingerprint. That would be really cool, though. Which camera to use in walk-in refrigerator? Ooh. I don't know. One that could go cold. Probably the AI 360, or, I mean, any of them are kind of all the same weather. You just have to look at how many, below 0 it could go. Anyway, I am out of here for the night. Videos will be coming this week. Thank you all for coming by. And I will talk to you next Sunday on the live stream. Take care.